Zieri? Is that what you sought?
No, it is much more. Forget the betrayer. Forget our vengeance. These shards, they must all be found. Whatever forces you need, we shall grant you. But these shards must be ours.
Of course, Zieri. It shall be done.
Who's there?
Come now. You remember? Has it really been so long?
You... But you died at the battle at West Harbor.
Delayed, perhaps. My imprisonment was most distressing. But dead? Now how could I die with so much left unfinished?
Shard? That chunk of silver you showed me so long ago. I do hope you're not going to try to pawn it to me again. I'm no longer interested. Besides, as I recall, you said the piece of junk had sentimental value, which upon viewing your establishment is perfectly understandable. Besides, didn't your uncle or cousin or brother or whatever make off with the other shard? I thought you only had one now.
It found its way back, so to speak. We need you to look at both of them again. Properly this time.
Oh, very well. Give them here and let me see what my keen arcane senses can determine. Well, it seems to have some resentment to being scryed. That is quite different than last time.
Going back to the city was a mistake, Neeshka. You didn't think you'd slip in unnoticed, did you?
No, I'm just surprised it took you this long to notice. So who's wasting their money on you this time, Ben?
Leldon's still got a bounty out on you, Go Girl. He's even upped the price for those whores, but your luck's run out. I'm gonna send you back to the Nine Hells, where your kind belongs.
And welcome back to Neverwinter Nights 2. This is your host, Zolteus, for the Zolteus Gaming Channel. We're back here with Neverwinter Nights 2. It's time to head on out to Neverwinter. Finally, we're able to get out of here and go to the main place. Wait a minute, what's going on here?
The shard you have found, show it to me.
Yes, Zieri? Zieri?
Huh?
Is that what you sought?
No, it is much more.
It is so much more.
Forget the betrayer. Forget our vengeance. These shards, they must all be found.
Great. More
Whatever
people are going to be
forces
hunting
you
me.
need, we shall grant you. But these shards must be ours.
Of course, Zieri. It shall be done.
I had enough problems. Now what's going on? Who's this old guy that's balding?
Dalrin. Lord Dalrin now, I hear.
Is that God?
Who's there?
Come now. You remember? Has it really been so long?
You...
Why is that guy's
But you
head
died
glowing?
at the battle at West Harbor.
Delayed,
West Harbor.
perhaps. My imprisonment was most distressing. But dead? Now how could I die with so much left unfinished?
The zoom in on his head could not have been good for that guy.
And there
Yeah,
is so
there he
much
is.
more left to do.
Is this Neverwinter?
So this is Neverwinter?
Hey, it is.
Suppose it's possible for a city built by humans. Can't say I care for it, though. You want a proper city, you build down, not up.
This place feels unnatural. The wood and stone, it's as if they've been silenced.
I wish you'd both be silent. The entire trip was just one long whine from the two of you. Oh, me stomach feels funny. This boat rocks like a baby's cradle.
That is a horrible
water
impression.
Was so unnatural and deep, not like the swamp of dead people.
Well, that
I grew
impression's a
up
little
in.
bit better.
Not that I've got great memories of this
Why do
place,
you
but
keep
it's home.
switching back
so
and forth?
Where are we going first?
I'd like to look around, actually.
Is that wise? We are still being hunted, and without the land to warn us when enemies
What's
are close,
10 minutes
we
of
could be
looking
placing
around before
ourselves
we...
in danger.
Tree worshippers, right? Besides, I could use a good stiff drink to drown out the
you just
memory
want
of that
alcohol,
boat
I
trip.
see. Fine. Should be close, let's go.
I say lead the way. Besides, I'd welcome
party
a
poopers.
stable bed after being trapped on that filthy excuse for a boat.
Fine, let's go. Let's look around first real quick. Looks pretty big. This looks like a nice big area. There's probably lots of shops around here. City Watch. Alright, let's head over. And here's the inn. Hey, lively music. I like it.
Well now, what can I do for you? Bit of venom for the belly, perhaps? Or maybe a tankard or two to shave the edge off your day?
A bit of the venom for the belly.
Uncle Duncan.
Yes, Uncle
that
Duncan.
sounds a
I'm looking
bit
for my Uncle
familiar.
Duncan.
If you're here to collect on some debt, I'll tell you that Duncan's a drunk fool without 2 coppers to his name.
That sounds like a stark contrast to my father, but
Oh, that's so.
we're related. Don't worry
Well,
about it. Just let me
sometimes
know
here
where
at
he
the
is.
docks, kin come rolling in, strange kin too, and they're asking for all sorts of things.
Well,
Digging,
yeah,
eh?
Dagan sent me.
So the time's come, has it? Trouble's chasing on your heels, and you barely know why. Suppose Dagan told you less than half of what you need to know, then sent you packing. Don't take it hard. Done it to me twice in my life. All for good reason. I can probably guess why you're
take
here.
it you're my Uncle
Why don't you go
Duncan?
ahead and tell me anyway? Oh, did he? Nothing more than I did years ago. Plain silver near as we could tell. You and those shards were all that were left of that West Harbor battle.
Duncan, I thought you
Me
said
and
that shard
shards,
was
huh?
magic, didn't you?
Trace of an enchantment on it is what that eel sand said, but nothing of importance. Probably
sure about that?
residue from demon's fire or maybe wizard magic.
Demon's fire.
Still
Sounds
feels
important
like
to
they're
me.
magical to
And
me.
that, Sal, is why you are cleaning tables and I own this place. Those shards were magic, yes, a trace. But again, it was sand. And he's a fool. Anyway, barely worth mentioning. More sentimental value than anything else. That really why you came all this way? To hear about your mother?
No, Dagan sent me.
Yeah,
but
your
if
mother,
you wanna
Esmeralda.
give me some info,
Since you
sure.
were asking about the shards. What, Dagan's still keeping that inside?
Keeping
So
what
wonder
inside?
he doesn't crack down the middle. Ah, but you know, I have no call to say that. I think that's why he buried that first shard. And gave the other one to me.
How are they
I think you
related?
might have been better off being raised by wolves if Dagan didn't share that. There's a lot I'm sure he never told you. But listen, it's his place to tell you, not mine. He'll tell you when
Yeah,
he's
like
ready,
I'll
I
ever
think.
get anything out of him.
But it's best you hear it from him. Let's stick to the shards for now.
Great. Alright, who's sand?
A hedge wizard. Somehow set up shop on the docks. But it's telling enough he can only run a business down here in the crack of Neverwinter. Got a dry wit, and he'll always rub you the wrong way. So his name's well chosen. Still, I suppose I trust him enough. And having a wizard close by certainly tends to keep fools from causing too much trouble. Well, me and Dagan took the shard to him back when he
Reasonable.
lived in the merchant
Reasonable
quarter,
deduction.
before his run of bad luck. But he couldn't get much from it. Just faint traces.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely got power now.
Here.
Maybe he should read it
I've
again.
always kept it close for some reason. Didn't want to leave it out of my sight. Seemed unremarkable. But I find that sometimes time will tell. Had Sand examine it a long time ago, but he turned up nothing.
Maybe he should look at it
Well,
again.
it's worth a shot. But don't pay him any coin in advance, that's all I'll say. In fact, that viper would be best off.
Ah, it seems I've arrived just in time to deflect the
Oh,
usual barrage of
hold
slander
on.
from the local innkeeper.
By the sound of the voice,
Sand.
this must be
Yes,
Sand.
it is good to see you're still sober enough to recognize me, Duncan. Past the stale beer, vinegar, faint sweat, failed aspirations, unwashed tunic. I thought perhaps you had already had
this
one
guy
tankard
fancies
too
himself
many
as a
for
funny
the day,
guy.
but
Got it.
why? Your guest here has the smell of a harbin
You
about
have a
them.
really good nose.
Faint. But there, I thought Duncan was keeping company too good for him. Now I see I was right. Duncan, you could learn a few things from your guest.
Flattery,
Still passing off
once
those
again,
2 copper fare with a
will
chance
get you
to the
everywhere,
local
sir.
Sand.
You have no appreciation for my talents, and after all I've done for you. To think you could survive a fortnight without my ale purgative. Why, you would be buried in the tombs with the rest of the Neverwinter traitors. A betrayer of barkeepers everywhere. But enough about you and your adventurous exploits on the tavern floor. I heard my name mentioned, and oddly enough, almost in a tone that suggested I could help.
This
That's
here's
possible.
I'm not really seeing the family resemblance.
Kin, and we need your help concerning the shard. Both of them.
Shard? That chunk of silver you showed me so long ago? I do hope you're not going to try to pawn it to me again. I am no longer interested.
You tried to sell
Besides,
this,
as I
Uncle Duncan?
recall,
What the
you
heck,
said
man?
the piece of junk had sentimental value, which upon viewing your establishment is perfectly understandable. Besides, didn't your uncle or cousin or brother or whatever make off with the other shard? I thought you only had one now.
It found its way back, so to speak. We need you to look at both of them again. Properly this time.
Oh, very well. Give them here and let me see what my keen arcane senses can determine.
Yes, do that.
Well, it seems to have some resentment to being scryed. That is quite different than last time. Are you sure these are the same shards? The power in them. Why, it's definitely stronger than last time. Much stronger.
Oh, so now they're magical. I'm not paying you for two failed divinations, you charlatan.
It's not a matter of divination, you one-tankard drunk. There is something about these shards. Without knowing their history, even my considerable talents cannot unlock their mysteries.
Alright. How could you have
Because
not
he's
sensed it
incompetent?
before?
Duncan, the more I speak to your kin here, it's evident where the sense in the family went. Since you seem to have been given all the brains of the family, I'll be honest with you, I don't know. But I do know the shards did not have the same strength the first time I examined them. There could be something about you that causes them to resonate.
Well, I am awesome.
But I have no idea why that would be.
I just said why. Because I'm awesome.
You could try and speak to Aldenon, but I don't think you'd have much luck reaching him. Black Lake District is closed down.
Closed down?
Aldenon lives in the Black Lake District, you see, and now he's trapped there. The watch has it locked tight. No one going in or out, no messages in or out, even for the nobles that used to live there. Quite cryptic, really.
So you don't know why?
I heard about that. Lord Dalrin was killed, wasn't he? I've heard rumors, but no official word of what happened.
As have I. Not only are the Watch not talking about it, but they even called in the Cloak Tower mages to investigate, which means sorcery or demons were at work.
Demons, eh?
Demons? Closest I've ever come to demons is Dagon's tales about the battles down south near West Harbor, when there was that trouble with the King of Shadows.
King of Shadows? What the hell is that?
Some sorcerer, I believe, had a number of demons and shadows at his beck and call. Not many tales left
That
about
must be
that
nice.
period of Neverwinter history, oddly enough.
But you say this Aldenon might know more, Sand?
Well, if you're not a member of the Watch, or know a secret route into Black Lake, then you're out of luck.
So
it seems
be
like
a
you have
thief
no choice
or be a
but to let
guard.
me examine the shards at my leisure. I'll need to hold on to them, of course.
Wait, watch or secret route? Not bad ideas. Either way the coin lands. Hell, there's Marshal Cormac.
Yeah,
He's
I know
currently at the
Cormac.
city watch post, and I know he's in bad need of an extra sword arm down at the docks.
Really? Well, that's a possibility.
Yes,
I am
I heard
good
he
with a
got back to
sword.
Neverwinter recently. Surprised he even made it with the troubles I've heard around Fort Locke.
Trust me,
You can
don't know
thank
the
me.
half of it.
Cormac's a harborman, too. And folks of the harbor are as close to kin as you can get out of the mare. He might be able to take you into the watch. And from there, speaking to Aldenon shouldn't be too hard.
You'd think so, but this is a game, so, you know.
Then you need to find another route into the Black Lake District. And that means dealing with other folks that try to control the docks. Moya and her gang.
Ah, that must be the local
There's
thieves
an idea,
guild.
Duncan. They probably were behind the Watch closing the Black Lake District in the first place.
Yeah, well, once again, you know,
Well,
not my
she's
first
got
choice,
thugs all
but
over the docks.
I have
But
to
finding one who
keep
can
my
get you
options
to her?
open.
There's Caleb. He used to try to get me to pay him gold for protection before I told him about the wards I'd inscribed on the building that caged the Guardian Elementals. Long story, but quick resolution.
Caleb, Maybe. But I don't trust that harbor rat to give you a fair deal. And the price will be steep, in bodies or coin. He doesn't like being the only one with blood on his hands.
Ah, so...
Doesn't sound like someone we should put our faith in.
Obviously, you've never dealt with the Watch in Neverwinter, Kelgar. Dealing with Caleb is probably our best chance.
Still, the chances are simply talking to Caleb will make you want to kill him, so it seems a clear win to me. If you do speak to him, though, be sure to do it downwind.
Wow, you are just full of jabs today. Alright, so... yeah,
That's
joining the
pretty much how
Watch
it
or
stands.
descending
You
into
can find
crime.
Cormac
Got
in
it.
the Watch Post near the Dolphin
So,
Bridge that leads
be
to
a
the
good
Merchant
person
Quarter.
or be a bad person?
He needs help, so it shouldn't be much of a tough sell to join up.
Caleb should be lounging around the corner east along the main road. Just follow the smell. If you want to join with him, he'll probably ask you to hurt or kill someone, so be warned.
I'll mark both on your map. Help you get your bearings.
Well, you can certainly find your way into trouble from here. Me, I will head back to my lonely merchant existence. Should you need my expertise, simply ask. But just in case, bring a great deal of gold as well.
I've got a decent amount of gold. You better have some good stuff then.
Well, there you have it. Talk to Caleb or Cormac. Cormac is at the Watch Post near the Dolphin Bridge.
Yeah, didn't-
Caleb should be lounging down the street
We
east
already
along the main
discussed
road.
this?
With that
Alright.
sword arm of yours, I know the Watch would love to put a uniform on you and have you pound
Oh,
some
I can
sense
imagine.
into the local hooligans.
I can
Though
imagine.
if you're looking to get into Blacklake, I'm sure Caleb has a faster solution in hand. That is, if you're having too many qualms about using your muscle for him. But while you're here, feel free to make yourself at home.
Will
Also,
do.
any friend of yours is a friend of mine. Your companions are welcome to stay here as well. Even if you're off on some other journey like the one that sent you here. They're all welcome to make themselves at home whenever they're not traveling with you. That way
Okay.
you'll know where to find them if you need their help later. Sound good?
Sure. Let's ask you a few
No,
questions.
not that I know of. I mean, I've kept it in the back for years. Barely even thought about it till now. It is odd that they seem to be after yours. Maybe there's something different about the one you have compared to mine. But then again, my shard didn't have any traces of magic until yours showed up.
Weird. What can you tell me about... let's screw it. Let's just move on. I could probably sit here talking to him forever. Let's just move on. Yes, I can... crafting stations and switch party members. Alright. Oh, hey, there's a guy up here that I don't know. Let's go talk to him.
I didn't ask for your company.
Wow, okay.
Everybody,
Hello to
follow
you
me.
too.
I am certain.
Alright, let's leave and take a look around. Oh, that's where I can change party members. Alright. Alright, so let's look around, look for those vendors so I can buy and sell stuff, you know. So there's some City Watch guys. Looks like a way out over there to the to docks. Yeah, okay. And what's over here? You guys over there? There are. Oh, Thug. Oh, there's Caleb. Maybe I could talk to him later if I really don't want to go to the good route, but chances are I will. Oh, hey. Armor Smith. All right. Yes, it is an odd place to set up shop. At least we know where to buy some armor. Alright, well, farewell. Armor Smith found. Where's the weaponsmith? The weaponsmith. Wait a minute. It's over there. Bladelings. Those are the guys that attacked me in the forest. Why are they just standing there? Do they not see me yet? Maybe I need to get closer. Hello? Hey guys, what are you doing? Oh, yeah, okay, let's take them out.
Take that!
Stupid bladelings. How dare you attack me in the city?
Take that!
Alright, now that that's been taken care of, let's talk to the weaponsmith. Any more of you guys around here? No? Alright, good. And thugs. Are these guys gonna attack me, or are they like Caleb, where they only activate if I make them mad? Who are you? Ooh, cutscene.
Coming back to the city was a mistake, Neeshka. You didn't think you'd
Neeshka.
slip in unnoticed, did you?
No, I'm
What'd
just
you do
surprised
now?
it took you this long to notice. So who's wasting their money on you this time, Benin?
Let's go the good companion
That's right,
route.
Benin. You think I'd come back without some muscle on my side? Well, you thought wrong, and I'm still waiting for an answer. You're too stupid to come here on your own. So who sent you?
Leldon's still got a bounty out on you,
Leldon,
girl.
huh? Who's Leldon?
He's even upped the
Tell him he's got a
price for
stupid
those
name.
horns.
What's all this
Old
about? Who's
partner of mine
Leldon?
blames me for everything. He's apparently still got plenty of gold to waste, too. So what'll it be, Benin?
Old partner,
Run
huh?
now, or
I
let me
remember you
remove
talking
that
about
empty head
backstabbing
from
all
your
of your
neck?
partners.
Brave talk, girl, but your luck's run out. I'm gonna send you back to the 9 hells, where your kind belongs.
9
Hey,
hells.
home is where the heart is. And I'm staying right here in Neverwinter. Nature!
Oh, okay. Let's finish this quick. Holy moly! Yes, we finished that
Looks
quick.
like Leldon's in for more disappointment. That was fun.
That's the spirit. A little battle was all we need to get the blood pumping. Almost
Something you
wish
two can
they
agree
lasted
on,
a
I
little
guess.
Longer.
Ah, well, I take it he's not a friend of yours. It's
Leldon
just
still
an assumption.
Can't admit that he's the second
Crazy,
best
crazy
king in
assumption.
Neverwinter. He's taken things a little too personally, if you ask me.
Sure, there's more to it if he's trying to kill you, but
Well,
you know.
Leldon and I pulled a job about a year ago. Big haul, too. You should have been there. I was brilliant. So we
Oh,
get
you
back
were,
to our
huh?
hideout and start to divide up the loot.
I'm
and
sure he
that's
said the same
when
thing.
Old Leldon demands a bigger share. I'm the one.
I'm
who
beginning
got
to
us past the
understand,
guards and
yes.
past the trap at the vault. Leldon was just baggage. He claims he planned it all. Not much of a plan if you don't know the guard patrol routes or that the vault is trapped.
So you did the legwork. I'm
would've
getting
never
it.
have gotten
I'm getting
past the
you.
front door.
I'm understanding. So let's hear the rest.
So anyway,
Come on.
there's Leldon
Tell me why he's
demanding
trying to
a bigger
kill you.
share, and he's definitely planned this part out. He's hired Benin and his boys as muscle to make sure I agree. Well, the odds weren't in my favor. I'm delicate, you know. So Leldon and I argued for a bit, but I wasn't gonna win that one, so I got my tail out of there before Benin got antsy.
Literally,
What's worse
got your
is they
tail
didn't
out
just
of there.
take my share. They took everything I had. And I wasn't in much of a position to argue, you know?
That doesn't sound like the end of the
well,
story there.
I couldn't just let things stand as they were. I mean, I am the best. Leldon's good, and he gets lucky sometimes, but he can't hold a torch to me. So I broke back into his place, stole all the
I must be on
every
an
last
incline
copper,
because I am
and
not that
left a
tall.
note explaining to him how I got past each one of his traps. I didn't get everything they stole back, especially some of the more precious things. But Leldon probably sold them by now anyway. Too bad. And still, I got back way more than my share.
Oh, that's good to know.
Well, you know, a few coins here, a few coins there. It adds up. I have expenses. And stuff.
Oh, okay, so you wasted it. Understood. Alright, well,
Hey,
if they attack you
thanks.
again, we can take care of
letting
it.
you team up with me was a really good decision.
Yeah,
You actually
letting me
helped
team up
me.
with you. Yeah, that's
And you
good.
insult me a
You're
lot
funny.
less than the other people do.
Before echoing our leader's pledge, next time it would help if we knew there were people hunting you to begin with. And why, since they seem to have their reasons.
Oh, please, don't get all mad. Our leader isn't, and he's the one helping me.
Oh, you
You're
two
just
really
tagging
need to learn
along,
how to get
alright?
along.
Anyway, about this mess. I guess the watch will clean these bodies up. Or maybe there will be a rain or something. Let's go.
Wow. Alright, well, I think here is where we end the video. I'm your host, Zolteus. Like and subscribe for more content, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, look at